Hello, everybody. Full interest is the one we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so eager to do zero interest. I keep thinking it's zero interest, but it's not. It's so late. We're so delayed on that, but that's mostly my fault at this point. Um, so My Hero Academia, episode 57,
Yeah,
58.
57 rescue exercises.
Yeah. So this one starts pretty much with my prediction for how it would start is a repeat of the post credits of the last episode.
Yeah. So essentially, they have to go out and they have to rescue um, members of this professional organization that works as professional victims, essentially, that
Yeah.
go out to be rescued. Because in Hero Society, having trained professionals to play the part of the victim in a setting where people who aren't like you're not hurting real people technically. It's not like real injuries. They're all kind of just actors, and so they go out. They're in the debris of the destroyed previous area, and yeah, they will be the ones who give you points basically in this.
Yeah. So a lot of the older applicants immediately like directing people. Okay, we do this, this, and this. We need to get a perimeter set up and clear an area for like an evac zone, all that sort of stuff, because they have been trained in how to do this. Point of order: 1A actually haven't because when they went to do the rescue training, shit went down.
Mm-hmm.
So, oops.
Oops.
Well,
Um, Point of order. There is a little bit we missed just now when they're in the break room, basically,
oh yeah.
um, with Sarah telling them about how Midoriya was.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the actually important bit, not the gag
No,
bit.
no, no.
No.
This
Okay.
this this little gag bit.
Mm.
Mineta, you only show up and you're only important at one part in this episode, and it's just to hound Midoriya about how he ended up with a naked lady.
You saw a girl naked. How could you? I'm generic pervert character, except I'm actually creepier than most of them. Yay! He's
That
such a
is the
fun
actually, and
character.
then there's the actually important thing with Inasa.
Yeah, yeah. The actual worthwhile bit.
Your
Yeah,
eyes look like
the
endeavors.
yeah. The whole pervert shtick really doesn't work for me anymore. Or at least you got to hang out with the girl, you asshole. That's okay. Fuck you. Shut up. Um, yeah. So Todoroki's like, hey, what's up? You got a problem with me? You've been giving me evil eyes for you know all of the times.
Yeah.
So and Inasa is gigantic. I don't know
Mm.
whether it's a perspective thing, but he looks like he's about 10 feet tall. Um,
He
and
is actually just normally really tall too,
yeah,
like
not that
six.
tall though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's I forget what he says actually.
He calls him son of Endeavor, and then says your eyes look just like his.
Ah, right.
You may like you act like you've changed, but your eyes still look like just like his. Like you're acting differently, and he wanders
Um
off.
yeah, he doesn't know how genetics work apparently. Like yeah, it's still his son. So face still has kind of the same. That's how never mind. Yeah, so everyone runs out. The older students just set up everything because they know how to do it, while 1A just sort of immediately runs off in one big group looking for people to rescue. And they come across a little boy who is bleeding from the forehead, screaming about his granddad, and that he got trapped under some rubble. And Deku is like, "Oh no, that's terrible."
It's like, what? Where is he? It's like minus points, right?
Mm,
Big smile. it's okay because I am here, kind of thing. It'll be
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
It'll be
basically
fine now,
what
and he
says.
keeps repeating that over and over again.
It's like, don't you have any of the lines?
Hmm.
So he grabs the kid. He's like, I'm going to go take him over to the shelter they set up. You guys try and find the grandpa.
Yeah. In this instance, it's kind of unfortunate that I actually read the manga already, because that whole them breaking character thing is a joke that only works once. It's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. So yeah, Ochiko does her, oh, he's so dreamy and stuff, and then I still maintain very appreciative of her going, wait, this really is not the time for that. Okay, get that fuck out of here. Let's actually do the job.
So like,
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I kind of do idolize him to an extent. Yeah, later. I will deal with these feelings later.
In the privacy of my bedroom, with my vibrator, I presume.
Dude.
There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know what you are having a problem with. Everyone does it.
Okay, moving on. Momo gets a group together to, like, they use Sero's tape after she stops Ochiko from basically running in and trying to lift the rope, which is like, no, that would just cause worse damage.
Yeah, because the rubble is literally like that. So if you move one, the other one's just going to fall over. So they get Sero and somebody else to put together just binding the rubble together in the larger pieces so that any shifts won't cause the whole thing to collapse. And then Ochiko just sort of takes them brick by brick, the little bits of rubble, and then just throws them out where people can just get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
Where the strong ones are just like, yeah, okay, get them out of here. Then you have, just everyone splits up into smaller groups to get stuff done, like Bakugo and the Kirishima and Electric
Kaminari.
Flunky. Yep, Electric Flunky.
Kaminari and Kirishima. It's Katsuki, Kaminari, Kirishima.
Mm-hmm.
You got the 3 Ks right there.
Mm-hmm.
All working together.
Mm-hmm. And you had a problem
That's
with
not-
my joke. You had a problem with my joke, and that's what you bring to the table? Okay.
No, I'm just
Um,
saying that it's confusing because they all have like the same like letter that they start with for their names.
That's what you were going for. Mm-hmm.
That's actually what I was going for. I
Mhm.
didn't realize the other implication
Mhm.
until after I said it, and now I
Mhm.
deeply regret everything.
Mm-hmm. So,
So the KKK go out.
they run across 2 people that are just sort of standing in a crater in the mountain area. And Bakugo is immediately like, fucking save yourselves, you idiots. And like, wait, did he immediately just figure out we're only lightly injured and could have just walked out of here on our own? Still, you're a piece of shit, so minus points.
Yeah, tone of voice.
Yeah. So, yeah.
He yells back.
That happens. You have...
Todoroki was working with somebody.
Yes, they went to the river with Asui.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a kid that was trapped in the river, and they did something. I don't remember. It's not really. Everyone's working to
jumped
save
it.
people.
Yeah, everybody's working, and then it's like, but it's nothing if we don't have any villains attacking.
Yeah, they set this up. The scenario was a terrorist attack happened.
Mhm.
So where are the terrorists?
And it's still going. So we get Gang Orca and his group of generic flunkies in flunky costumes, and it's great. And
Well, his generic flunkies are actually people from his agency, but okay. I feel kind
Yeah,
of bad for them. But
I say generic flunkies because they're all dressed up like that, and I'm willing to bet some of them had fun with that.
yeah, I
But
suppose.
they're all running out, and they're the villains. So it's now you have to balance saving people and also trying to deal with villains.
Yeah.
And
Also, the detail of he is the number 10 hero, and he is also the number 3 in heroes that look like villains. Presumably, Endeavor is actually number 1 on that list. So
I would say so. He's pretty high up there. One thing Deku does point out is that this is like a recreation of what happened with All for One.
Yeah, Kamino Ward.
Kamino Ward.
Yeah.
In terms of,
again with the Star Wars references, but yes.
Yeah. In terms of, we need to be prepared for situations like this because the chance will be needed immediately, given current events.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the episode. I can't really.
One thing I do want to point out. There was a next episode preview. Next episode is an anime original episode. It is filler. And I say that as in it is straight up unrelated to the events currently going on.
I was wondering, because we're only at like episode 18 of 25, and there's not much left of this arc, and then there's only the tiny bit at the end to come after, and then it's straight into the next really, really big arc, which isn't how they're going to end the season. So they did need to pad this out to make it fill the full season order.
So next week will be a anime original episode. I'm sure we'll say something that, or tell something that actually would have space to happen in during this time, because Horikoshi specifically wants to be able to work everything in so that everything is technically canon. He specifically said that, especially with the movie, he wanted the movie to actually be canon. So he worked with them on that.
So, yeah, I hope it's good. This show has a really good track record of filler, which is to say it has a track record of 2 episodes, but still, it's,
Well, the first episode of the season, where it was just a recap,
doesn't count.
Yeah, it was kind of filler. But
it's a recap episode, not a filler episode. That's a different thing.
So, with that, I did like this episode. I really like the idea of having paid actors act as victims, and they're the people who grade you. I would like that job. Can I just do that?
Can I just say,
work in this world?
Strike 3 for really terrible and kind of offensive jokes. They're literally crisis actors.
Dude, wouldn't you like to get paid to just put on some fake blood and then just grade people on how nice they are to you?
I'm not happy I made that reference. I feel really bad about it. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the episode.
Final thoughts?
It's solid. Like I say, the jokes would have landed better if I hadn't already heard them. It would have been way better if I had just seen the anime instead of read the manga ahead. But so it goes. Aside from that, it's pretty straightforward episode. Growth of characters a little bit, or really more a culmination of their growth, I suppose. Like
it's showing off their growth.
Yeah, this is supposed to be Deku's moment of, oh yeah, heroes are supposed to be inspiring as well. I should probably get on that.
Yeah.
So
which he's done that before. Like when he fought, like he was able to get a kind of a smile on, and he was trying to save Koda back in the training arc.
Yeah, that was really more just a desperation and necessity kind of thing, rather than something he actively realized, oh, I need to do this like all of the time being a hero. I should okay. This is the kind of person I'm supposed to be, even when I'm just doing regular hero stuff. Not in the most desperate and dire of circumstances. So, your final thoughts, real quick?
I thought it was good. I really do like this whole scenario, and I really want to see where they go with the filler episode, because they have a pretty good track record. So
yeah, You have more of an idea of what it is than I do, so I won't ask, though. I'd like to be surprised. If this is going to be entirely original content, then I want it to be entirely new to me. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool with that.
Even from the preview, I could not tell what it was about. So.
All right. So that was episode 57 of My Hero.
Bye now.
Bye, everybody.